everybody. Right, because I needed some smaller tags to go in, or skinnier tags to fit in some of my little pockets that I've done in the journal. I've designed a page of these tags, which I'll put on my website later tonight, that you can go and download. I think there's 6. Yeah, I think they're printed out sort of like so, if I remember rightly. Sorry, I've cut them out. I've gone ahead and cut them out. So they're like that. Okay, and that was another one. Sorry, I've cut that one down already because I need it to fit a pocket. Okay, so what I've done them like that back, so that if you do print them out on paper, you can just fold them over and then you've got a double-sided tag if you want. All right, or you cut them out singly. Okay, so all I do with these, I haven't tea stained these at all. These is how they will print out. Okay, so I would literally just put some tea stain on the back just to blend them all in rather than tea stain them all. So because I've done it with my inkjet anyway, but these would be okay to tea stain, but carefully. But I thought, well, I'll show you how to do it if you don't get on very well with tea stain in the backs, because there's nothing worse than if you make everything run. So what I will do is just do that one, and then I'll show you what I do with one, and then I'll go ahead and do the rest. I'll just make sure I get it all over. And then the way I'm doing it gives you a bit of texture as well. I do it like that, then I get a stencil or something like that. Actually, I got this yesterday, which is plastic, and I have been looking for one because I thought it'd be good for the papers that I use. Right, I'll just get that out of the way because I'm spraying, and I will put that on there, say like so, and then I'll spray water through it. Got a little spritzer here. Okay, and any stencil will do, but because I got this yesterday, I'm going to use this. Right, okay, and then if you heat dry that, okay, you can do it with bits of lace as well. We've got a nice bit of open weave lace, but as you can see, let's just give it a bit of texture on the back there. And then I will use a darker one to go around the edges. Just to blend everything in, and a lighter one on the top there first, because I'm gonna just continue with what, you know, what is printed out really. Just age it a little bit. And then the darker one around the outside. It's already got a bit of a darker line there anyway when you cut them out, so I try to do that, and then you don't have to use so much ink. There we go. And then you've got yourself a tag to go in your skinny pockets. Okay, so I hope you like those. And there's the back, and maybe a little bit of a stamp on the back, which I will get in a minute and stamp some up. Okay, I'll show you when I've done all the rest of them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do them off camera. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, they're all done, and just age the fronts as well. So there we go, that's it. And I've cut them down to the size that I want for the particular pockets that I thought I would use them in. Haven't put any you know, what do you call it, up here yet. So I think I wanted them for these. So I cut them to size for in here, so they fit in there now. I did want them slightly, you know, over towards the edge there, because I think they look nice just sticking out over the edge. Might need to release that pocket a bit there. do that one while I'm here. Yeah, that's all right, that one. Just splattered a bit of green around as well, so, and they will now sit in there like that, and then I'll put some fibres at the top or something. Yeah, so that's that one. Then I did cut this one to size for this envelope, because I stuck this envelope here. That one fits in okay there, no problem, that's perfect. But this one I need to be a little bit taller, so I will most probably back that one, because I want that one to stick there. I think it just needs a little bit on the edge there, so I will go ahead and do that. And then we've got one that will come in there, in that pocket there. All right, that one's okay. And then we'll make a big one for in here. Well, I've got one here, but it's plain at the moment, so that can go in like so. And that one will be there. Okay. So I shall go, while I'm here, I have filled it up a little bit. Have you noticed? I've put some tags in. And this, I'm going to decorate this. Again, that's a freebie on my website, or Junk Journal Junkies. Which I did post these ages ago when I'd done my other sewing journal. So I'm going to most probably have to back that because it's on thin paper. I'm going to put that there and then back it, put it there, and then maybe put some flowers there. So that's why that's tucked away in there. And then we've got, I think that tag will fit that one as well. And we need a large tag for in here and one in there, which they will be just plain-ish. That was my other print out there, and they fit in nicely in those pockets. So I just cut the length off, you know, a little bit like that off the bottom, and they fit in there nice. What else did I do? That's a journaling card at the moment, but that could change. There, I've just put tuck spot there. I've sewn around all those journaling cards. Decorated, put some of that through the book. I haven't made a tall one of them yet, but those fit. So all I know is I've got to make a tag that width really, because that's good, but longer to fit in that one. And stuck something behind there, ephemera. And yeah, all I've done is sort of try to fill it up a little bit so I could see what needs to be done really. So it's just all journaling cards through. So I've done some more of those. I've actually photocopied it or scanned it in this time, which I did forget. Silly me. But when I typed it all out on tracing paper, and then I've scanned it in so I can print it out on tracing paper now. Some journaling cards, more journaling cards there. I think I showed you the decoupage that I've done through the book. Don't anything there yet. I'll just put something there, but I quite like it because the vellum's on top of that. It's quite nice to have that plain. That's the centre of the signature, which I know I've got to do that tag there, make it bigger. So I'll just put something on there. Yeah, stuck all the tags in. Put another one there. That's one of the large journaling tags there. That was the envelope we made. I've put on that page there. This was just, what did I do here? Oh, that's right. I just made a little sort of flappy thing out of that. Just sewed all around one of those cards. Backed it on lined paper, and then I put an extra piece here and sewed a load of stuff on it just to give it a bit of texture. And then it lies down nice and neat. It's there. That will be all rusty pins there. I'll change all those. And this is another one to decorate here. So and then that becomes a tuck spot. And then I've punched a hole in the end there, and I thought I'd put some fibres hanging down. So that's there. That's the large. I haven't done anything for large pocket yet. And all there. Put the tags in that one. And then I've got to do something here. Oh, there's the pocket I've done ready. Just out of some fabric, backed it in paper, which will go here. The other side, I need to do this tag, so it's not finished. That goes in there. Oh, sorry. That will go in here, I think. Like that. There's journaling cards in there, and I'm going to put some tabs on the top on that one, and put some lines on the back, which I'll leave that out there because I've got to do that. So to be honest, we've all but finished really. It's there's I haven't one of the envelopes that I made. I'll go there, so we've got to find something to go in there, and then some more little, which they should fit in. I'll cut them down. And they will fit in here. Yeah, just need to cut them down a bit. I'll put 2 there. They've got to go in there. Put an envelope in there, but it's not. I'm going to make one of the envelopes into like a little booklet thing. That's quite popular at the moment. This is little envelope that I shrunk down, and I'm going to put it here as a little tiny tuck spot for a change. I want a big plain envelope in the back there because there's quite a lot of room here, so it needs more stuff, and some more of those tags in there. Put the washi tape down there. Yeah, just started to fill these up. Oh, that's just a little journaling spot. Just made out with a spare bit of paper. Right. Just put some bit of bling on there. Put some of that pattern paper that I said that I just scrunched up and sewed. And put that there. That's the other tag. And then here, what I've done, because I quite like the way that all looks, and I changed it because I did have that there, but I wanted that to go on the back page. So what I've done here is a vellum envelope. So that's one of the tags, and then a vellum envelope that I haven't stuck down or anything yet. Okay, so I've just printed that on vellum, and I thought that looked quite nice over the page there to add that bit of colour. That's it. And then just put that there for now. So then that there. Got one of the tags that I made out of pattern paper. And just backed it onto a bit of card. So they're really nice actually. They're very tactile. So I might make a couple more of those and make another one that size to go in that pocket, because I quite like those. What else I do? I'll just really put that tag there. The journaling card that I haven't inked up or anything yet. Another envelope here. And then this needs some decoration on there. And then I'm just going to finish this. So I'm going to make the large tag and the tag to go in there next. Right, and we've nearly finished, to be honest. It's just a matter of tying everything up and decorating a little bit more, because there's plenty in there. It feels so, see what I mean about the cover now, you see? It's only just meeting. So it was about right. the 2-inch spine there, and then that'll be all covered when we finished. Yeah, minus the threads, hopefully. Okay, right, I'll get on and finish that then, the pocket here. So it's only a matter of making tags and things like that. Then I'll show you where I decorate a little bit more, because I want to make a little booklet out of one of the envelopes. So yes, I'll get on with that, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye. Right, it's another new day today. I had to finish filming yesterday because I had things to do. It's been a hell of a week, I'm afraid, for things going on, and I'm dying to get back to this. And so what I've done in my spare time is I just, oh, I've got one of those stuck on there. I've just decorated this, but I'm finding that I didn't want too bulky here, because we've already got quite a bulky pocket here with some texture going on here. So I kept that just flat, and that's all. And then that's a nice little tuck spot here. Okay, still haven't managed to do anything for the large pocket, but I have got some book pages from an old needlework book. So I've coffee stained them up so that they will be incorporated, say, in something like this, which you can just put them in here. And I might even do something behind that quite big with a piece of lace coming out as well. So I've sort of just folded them up for now, and we'll find places to put them, but one can go in there. Actually has to go the other way for me, like that. Oh, I found a bit of material that I wanted to put. Oh, I've done this material pocket here, and I actually managed to stitch it on. I put it, because this is quite flexible, this journal. Okay, what I've done is I actually put it in the machine like this, and I've got the hand machine, the Singer machine, so I managed to maneuver it that way. I also managed to stitch through that thick card with the machine, so I've done that, and I was pleased about that. So I know sort of roughly what thickness I can go through now, because that's double 300 GSM, so that's quite thick, and 2 pieces of material, so that's, yes, it will go through quite a lot by the look of it. Haven't decorated that yet there, but I made one of those little tags. They're inspired by Tracie, most definitely, and they're great. So if you haven't been to her channel yet, please pop along. I'll put the link below. So there, then I just done some little tags to go in there, which I think we saw them. So this will have a little bit more decoration on. I want some lace to come down. I'm trying to find a bit more of this, because I think that'll look nice coming down there as well. So I'm doing that. Envelopes I've still got to do. I've just seen, oh yeah, I made the little tags to go in here. To glue that bit down, I think. I'll do that now while I'm here. That was just out of some pattern paper. I hope you can see. That's it. And that was 2. That was one I made earlier, and that was the other one. So they fit nicely in there. And that was just pattern paper backed onto a very thin piece of card, because there's quite a lot of layers of tissue of pattern paper there. Right, what was it? I found a piece of material that I wanted to put in that was pretty. Still got that to do. That's no time to do that. Let's have a look. Oh, it's here somewhere on a plain page that I've been saving. Yeah, I've got a pocket to do there, and there's the bit of material. So what I've done, because this was quite a plain page, but I don't want anything too bulky. Okay, because we've got quite a bulky, we're going to have a bulky pocket there. Okay, with a few things going on. So this is going to be just as is, really. We're going to glue that in, and then this is to incorporate the way I like things to work, because I thought I'd fold a little bit of this material that was left over, because that's all I had, and these bits, that was all that was left. So it was only a tiny little bit of fabric I had of that. But it's works I thought they could do for some tag tops, but not here, somewhere else, because that's enough. So I'm going to put that there, fold a piece over so there's a little bit that side as well, so when you flip over you can see it. And then I just done one of those little scrooshed up things there. Right, so how am I going to do this? Right, okay, I'm just going to glue. So I'm going to glue that in at the top and then put a piece of lace over the top there. Okay, that's all that's needed. I did iron this actually a little bit because it was a little bit creased. So just put that. And then we'll find a bit of lace in a minute. I'll just glue this on now. First of all, put that on. Right there, I think. I hope you've all been well. Sorry I haven't been with you for the last few days. It's, you know, the kids, well, kids are home now, 15 and 16, but I think they're all the carting around every day. It's like, you know, they want to go here, they want to go there, and I don't want to stop them enjoying themselves with their mates, because it is quite important, but we're a little bit run ragged, to say the least. And then I thought what we could do just here is a tiny little embellishment here. I did have a little bag with some little tiny blue embroidered flowers, so I'm sort of still trying to find it. They are around here somewhere because I found them and I thought, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful, and they're really delicate. And when you need you know, a bit of an embellishment where you don't want too bulky, they're ideal. But I think I'll most probably put them somewhere safe because I can't find them. But I have to look through my box of scrap box now that has grown doing this journal there. So that was my idea, just to put a few dotted around here. And that's that. So we got, and then we're going to cover that with lace at the top there, and then I'll stick this one in here. And oh, I've got to tell you this. I just had some sort of well, Happy Mail. It's a thank you for being on my design team, and I thought, oh, I thank them, you know. But she wanted to send me something, and she's made some beautiful paper clips that's sewing themed for me, and I will use a few in this journal. I'm going to keep some because this journal is going to somebody else. I will keep a few back. I won't use all 6 or 5. I can't remember how many. It's quite a few because I want them in my journal. So but I will use a couple of them. And I just think it's so lovely of her to have done that. I actually can't, it's Safina, but I can't remember how to pronounce her second name, but I will write her YouTube channel down below. And she is on Junk Journal Junkies, I think, and Junk Journal UK. So Junk Journal Junkies UK. I call it JJ UK now. Because it sounds, I think I remember that. JJ UK. Yeah, definitely. Right, so see what I mean? And then tiny little embellishment now, and I come to that. Oh, and lace. See, I nearly forgot that. Oh, I'll tell you what I did find, because I had some of this. And it's like, yeah, so this is the only bit I've got. And I don't, this might have been in Happy Mail. I actually can't remember. Or I got it from somewhere. I can't. But I just took it apart and I threaded it. I made an eyelet on there through the lace there, you see, and then just hung that because that doesn't interfere with the thickness of the journal, and it can hang down the page like that. Which I'll most probably put a couple more, you know, somewhere. I'll put an eyelet somewhere and dangle a few more of these so that they come out outside. You see how thick that is now? See, it's only just closing. Yeah. And I haven't put all the stuff on the tags yet. Right. Where was I? Oh, up front, wasn't it? Here somewhere. Didn't want any glue coming through. No, we're right there. Yeah. Okay, we need to find a bit of lace for there. Okay, I found a bit that I want to use. So I'm going to put that up there like that, because I still want that frayed edge at the top, because I really like that. So sorry, I've got to turn around to do this. Okay, I've stuck that on there, that lace there, and then I thought it might look quite nice down here as well. So I quite like the look of that. And then that will, you'll just see that over there. I'll just check what that looks like. Yep, I like that. That a bit better later. I just need to get my head into. So I'm going to do 2 or 3 giveaways at the same time. One of them will be a journal. I quite fancy doing a couple of TNs actually, because I haven't done one this year. I done one last year. And it's lovely. Oh, Yvonne has just done a beautiful TN out of what's it called? Patchwork botanicals. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's really lovely. So that made me think, oh, I want to do one of them. And I thought, well, one of them would make a nice giveaway. That needs a bit of acetate there. Yep. And again, most probably put a few flowers and that in this join here. Yeah, but I quite like the way that looked. And then you've got a bit of lace here. And then that's decorated. So I think we'll do similar to the other side. There it is. Don't know what I've got going on the other side. It's on the reddish theme, so I'm definitely going to put a bit of lace on there. So, ornament. Let's have a look. I know what we need. We need some of that. So, right, I'll just go off and find a little piece of that. Okay, found that. So, I shall stick that in there. Acetate. Okay, we need to find a bit of lace too for here. We need something on here. I think this one, I know we've got some up here. Oh no, I was going to do a frill at the bottom, wouldn't I? Yeah, I was. So I'll go and find that. I'll put that in there now. Okay, I actually want to make this one into a pocket, I think, a little tuck spot. So what I will do here, let's take that out, is I'll glue the edges and the bottom. Sometimes you know, just put some little tickets in there. And I'm ready, I can trim all that off, so over there. Okay, so we're going to make a little booklet out of that one, which I will go and do now, I think. Here. And I will put a marker here, so I remember I'll put that there. That's it. While I go and do that. So all I'm going to do here is, I'm not going to, no, I might not even do an envelope, I'm not sure. I'm just going to cut some pages and they're going to be sewn in here. Okay, so when you open it, there's a little booklet. Yeah, there's loads of people doing these at the moment. It's not my idea, so it's just, I think they're fantastic. I can't remember who started it. I really can't, because I tend to watch them, you know, things like that I'll watch down the line a bit. And they do say, but because I don't write it down at that time, to find the video and the actual source is, I have no idea. Because I find that I watch videos when I'm in bed at night, and also because I don't sleep brilliantly. I watch videos through the night, And I actually forget half the time who I've seen. I know it's in your history, but it means trolling through, and you know, so it's hard sometimes to thank everybody for their inspiration, but loads of you are inspirational without a doubt. My gosh, absolutely brilliant. So I thank all of you, all the ones that contribute to the crafting world or the journaling world, well, crafting world in general, really. Okay, right, let's go and cut some pages the same, the right length. Okay, well, I've done this. The pages were cut to, well, doubled over, of course, 3.5 by 5.5 that fit my envelope there. Okay, so depending on how you print it out, if it's the same size, then that's the size of your papers that you need. So I'm going to stitch them down here. You see, like this, in the machine. Cut these bits off, you don't need them. I'm just thinking of a little closure, whether I to put that on first, even if it's a bit of ribbon all the way through. That's not going to work because it's going to come out here. And then I'll have a flap there. I'll think about that after. So anyway, I'll just go and sew them in. Oh, I ran the edges off as well on these. So I can usually do 2 at a time, but singly, I think. This is quick sometimes, because sometimes the underneath one don't catch so well, and you only have to do them again. So right, I've sewn in the pages, and I've decided to change my thread now. So I'm using, I think it's dark brown actually, but it looks black on here, because I want to just use some brown thread now for a change. What I come up with is I thought I was going to cut these off straight and put some lace on there. So it's like so. And then I've made a hole here because I thought I'd put a brad in the end here. And then I can use that as a wraparound, yeah? But what I'm going to do is reinforce that little area actually. Stick that on there. Okay, I'll get these. If you're in the UK, I get these ones. They're quite soft, like that, but they do copper, gold and silver in Wilko's, and they're really cheap. But for things like this, it's quite handy, because I don't use my really, you know, because some of them can be quite expensive, so you can buy a big bag. So for this job it's fine, this sort of thing. There we go. Okay, right, and then I'll cut this off. I thought about this after. I would have done it before if I'd thought about it. I thought I'd just cut that off straight, and then we can put some lace on. Let's line that up. Okay. That's it. Then we put some steam binding on there, and then do a wrap around. Yep, that's fine. Just need a little bit more there. That's it. That's annoying me because it's going down that way, so I need to level that up again. That's because we've sewn it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and that can sit somewhere in the journal. Right, just cut out loads of more things, and I come across the needle cases that I designed ages ago, of course, but I just thought I didn't ever show anybody how to do it, I don't think. So, because back then I wasn't even doing videos. So there's a little black line here. It actually says cut here on one of them. So you just cut along that black line. Okay, now I always sort of bend it in and ink in there, so I don't see any of the white. It's not too white because I've tea stained the inside anyway, but just do that. And then what you do here is you just fold up there, preferably straight, not like me, spend a bit more time, like that. And what I've done, and also here, fold up. Okay, and then that comes down, and that will sit in there then, like that. Okay, and that's your needle case. Right, what I've done with mine is I've actually just put a bit of felt in. I only had this thick felt, so it could do with just slightly thinner than that really, just so that the envelope still lies flat when you tuck it in. It's or a little bit of cotton, you know, cotton fabric work okay, and then at least then you can actually put some needles in if you wanted to. So I thought I'd better show that because I haven't. Oh, get it around the right way now, Andrea. There we go. Okay, so we can start putting more stuff in our journals. These I've turned into tags, and I'll of course reinforce the whole. I've cut all my little ones out that I might need, but I mean there's loads in there anyway. I've done that. I've done one of my envelopes, which the journaling card can sit in there. I actually forgot I hadn't done these, so wait a minute. Okay, that's better. There. So they're all done. What did I do here? Oh yeah, I've done a little bit of stamping inside that one. So that can sit in there. That sits in there. And then I do ink the edges of them slightly. Big one, I think I've done that one. Yeah. Okay, right, let's get the journal and see if we can fill it up a bit more with those. Got the tag in there, made out of a book page. I don't know whether I showed you that. That's blue on. That one's, yep, like that. I quite like that. I mean, it gets really fat now, but everything that I put in now will be pinned in, you know, so that if you do want to write in it, you can still write in it. Because you just take it out and then write in it and then fill it up again. Those right. I've got something going, you know, I'm going to make this into a big tag for that to sit there because I like that. That's fine. Not a lot of space actually for another one. I think I'll be doing another journal, I think. So, all done. Yeah. Okay, I want to find a little something to go in there because I thought it was so sweet. I had to use that. Oh, and I've got these little booklets as well, but we've got that big pocket to go in the front here. So some of those might fit somewhere like that. So I think I'll use some of that because that's quite nice. Yeah. That's quite nice, that one. Okay then. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching again. Like I said, sorry I haven't been around last couple of days, but I'll get back to it now. Thank you very much for watching then, and see you soon. Bye bye.